We are here in New York. This is the furthest north we've ever been. And we're starting to get some cars in here. See a lot of street cars. Pretty big track. They actually have a circle track right next to the drag strip. So the circle track's here and the drag strip runs right on the like big end of the circle track. So that's pretty cool. But we got the Honda out, warming up the bottle because probably gonna need it. We're in street style today. They have a daily class, but you can't have a roll bar. I have a roll bar. Don't really understand the dynamics of that. But so we're in street style, which is really similar to daily. It's just allows like Kirkies and a roll bar, but you still have to have all full interior and stuff. So we'll see how that goes. I think it's a $100 buy-in. It is trackside, but we are going to run the Hoosiers because it was supposed to be stripped and scraped. But we have the radials as well. So if I go up there and it's like summer duck and it's sticky, I might throw the radials on because the car does pretty good on the radials. So we're gonna go up here in a little bit and check out the track surface and see what we're gonna run. We actually have a test pass, so we could throw the radial on and see if it makes a lick. And if it does, maybe leave them on. Here's our surface. Doesn't look like it got scraped. It's not as tacky as summer duck. I'm not sure where the start line will be. I'm not sure if it'll be up there. Where's the timing? Oh, the timing lights are back there. So there's definitely no tack, but lots of rubber. Look at that. Lots of rubber. So I'll probably still run a slick just because there's no prep, but I mean a slick is gonna grab this hard, so I'll probably run some decent air pressure just because I'm not gonna need to bring the air pressure down. I mean, they didn't scrape it at all. There's lots of rubber. Lots of rubber. There is some glue hiding. You can see the glistening. So there's glue in there. And after a couple rounds, it'd probably get pretty tacky. And we're using prep today, which could be good or bad, depending on how much of a crappy concoction everyone's using. There is some water seeping out some of the holes. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna run a slick today. But it looks pretty good. Pretty cool place. Nice little spectator area. They got food places. There's the stands. Nice little track up here.
Who got the chip with the 4-eye? What's your last name, bro? Josh. Oh, yeah. How you been, bro? Good. I didn't want to buy right off the bat. All right, good.
All right, so we're doing our test hit, and we just drew chips, and I got the bye first round. So I'm gonna have 2 test hits. So I'm putting a summer duck tune-up in it on the test hit. Let that rip. If it holds it, I'm gonna turn the launch up on my bye run and let that rip. So we'll see how these rips go. All right, so not the greatest test pass. Basically, I threw in Summer Duck's tune-up on a slick, see what it would do. It actually 60-footed nice, but then the wheels were in the air. In the car, you can see me drive me right out of the groove. So what I'm gonna do for my bye run is I tighten the front end up and I put a little less boost right off the hit. I'm hoping to kind of keep the front end down a little bit more to keep me, at least I have a little bit of steering. That way, if it does start to drive me a little bit, at least I can steer it back in. So drove a little right. So I'll check my tire pressure again. I don't know if one maybe had a little bit more PSI in the other one, and that's what kind of drove me right a little bit. But we're gonna give it another whack here. And the bye run, it's kind of good that I get it. I wouldn't normally put such a spicy tune-up in it, you know, obviously first round. I'm normally an A to B kind of guy, but I want to see if it would take it, because if it's going to take it, I was going to run it. But it wheelie drove me out, so we're going to have to fix that. So hopefully on this next bye run, we can get a good A to B data. All right, it's a small tire, round 1. It has gotten pretty sticky. They have a cone. We're about to go up here and make our bye run. Turned it down a little out the hole and kind of smoothed the boost ramp in, so hopefully it doesn't leave in the air. And I did tighten the front end up a little bit. Hopefully it hooks. I really want to see down track data, be able to tell if I can put a lot more in it down track. So if we get that Sinister truck, we're gonna have to put some power in it. All right, so we got our bye run and did much better. Made a very nice pass. A little squirrely here and there, so the track is not the smoothest. I don't know if you guys can tell from the videos, but definitely doing some moving and bumping around, and my tires are bouncing off the ground. My timing retard is jumping in to try to calm the car back down, which is good. And on the big end, it got a little squirrely, but still made a pretty good pass. I do know the Sinister truck went out. He did a massive wheelie, come back down, got back in it, but the guy next to him just made a clean A to B, and I guess he couldn't get back around. I mean, he was like 11 o'clock. He was up there. So he's out, and I believe he was probably my toughest competition here, but the Mustang made a really nice pass. So we're going into semifinals already. Say what? I do have a YouTube channel. You're on YouTube right now. Say what's up.
What's up?
All right, so we're going up here for semifinals. I drew the white SN95 Mustang. I didn't see him make a pass, but I did see one down there with like a front mount turbo, so it could be something. But we're going up here for semifinals.
All right, street style is rolling. Street style is rolling. Daily driver will be after street style.
couldn't get it done. So the car drove right again out of the groove, and once it got out of the groove, as you see from the video, I went pretty hard sideways. He was inching on me out the hole, so I don't know, even if I would have not been out of the groove, I don't know if I would have had him or not. It was a good race. Definitely has a quick car, but once I get out of the groove, I just had to let out. I was sideways, and I'm not going to risk wadding the car up, race another day. That's how drag racing is, but it was a good day. It's fun. Track's fun. It's definitely a bouncy track. You can see it in the data logs. It's nothing like Summer Duck. It's very smooth. But so we're going to be racing again in Delaware. I'm going to have to see if it still pulls right out the hole. If I keep pulling right, I might have to look into some alignment, maybe the rear tires, maybe something's budged and it's causing me to drive right. So we're gonna have to take a look at that. But it was fun time. We're gonna get packed up here. We got a 5.5 hour drive back home. So get a little bit of head start back home. I guess that's positive, right? But car ran good, data looks good. I lost my intake air temperature sensor. The wires actually like broke off, so I have to fix that up, but it doesn't really affect the tune at all. So, but it is what it is. We'll be back another day. Hey guys, appreciate it. Comment, like, subscribe, like what you're watching, and we'll see you in Delaware. Boom.